Hey, what's up, guys? Once again, it's mp4podcast.com. Came across a really interesting article that just blew my mind about the Xbox One and what they want to do with the Xbox One. Now, first off, I do want to say, yes, I did, I went off on the Xbox One and how I didn't like what they're doing. But this article completely changes my mind about the Xbox One. And this engineer explains it so much better than those, the Microsoft PR people. I'll just read you the title. Anonymous Xbox engineer explains DRM in Microsoft's Xbox One intentions. I'll leave the link in the description box of this video if you guys want to read it for yourself. To make a long story short, they want to take the Xbox One and turn it into Steam, basically. So you have the super cheap prices that you find on Steam. You'll be able to get those games on your Xbox One that cheap. Alright? I buy a lot of my games on Steam and through other sites as well. Here's The Witcher, 66% off. I'll just click on it right here. I don't want to play the video. The Witcher 2, regular price is $20. It's on sale for $6.79. The Witcher, the first one, is $10 on sale for $3.39. I get a lot of my games from Green Man Gaming. I get games from Gamersgate. Also, there's a website called Cheap Shark. Here are the sales on Steam right now. Gamersgate, Green Man, Amazon, GameStop, GameFly, COG, Origin, and then Get Games. When I buy games for the PC, I don't pay that much. I pay a little bit here and there. So the website gets a little bit of the whatever the website is, if it's Steam or Gamersgate or whatever, and then the developer gets it. Okay, so it's a win-win for the companies who are making the games because they get more profit. Even though I'm paying a little bit of money, they're getting more profit because it doesn't go through a distributor, then go to a store and a retailer and all that other stuff. And that's what Microsoft is trying to do. They're trying to get this thing right over here to be this. Now, I bought Tomb Raider, the newest one, a couple of weeks ago. I bought it on Green Man Gaming, and I took the serial number and I put it in Steam. And Steam will take serial numbers that you bought from other websites and they'll let you put them into Steam. Just like this. As you can see, I can put a code in. It's that easy. I'll just do it again. You just go up to Games, Activate, and boom, boom. Steam doesn't care if you buy a game from someplace else, because if you put the code into Steam, guess what? You're going to be in the Steam ecosystem a lot more. So if I'm playing a game, on Steam, and I close the game down, if I close it, it's probably not going to happen right now, but if I close this, sometimes I'll get a pop-up. Well, it usually doesn't happen when I do this, but when I close a game, like right now I'm playing Tomb Raider Underworld. If I close the game, I'll get a pop-up for another Steam game. Now, the way PC gaming works with sales is, this is a pretty good example. I'll go over here to Reddit. People are always posting the deals, and this isn't just PC deals. This is Xbox and PlayStation, Wii U, Wii games, 3DS, PS Vita, iOS, Android deals, and all that type of stuff. But most of the stuff is PC games. So a sale will go on, and everybody will go out and get it. Okay, everybody will go crazy and just want to get the game. And then after a couple of days, the sale goes off. And then another website will do that same deal a week later, or 2 weeks later, or 3 weeks later, and then they get a high number of sales. And one of the reasons I think this happens is, and I know I'm going to go back to a little retro talking right now. Retro. When we used to have video stores, right? When you wanted to go get a movie at Blockbuster or something like Hollywood Video or a mom and pop store, you would rent a movie. You would some stores you would pay for the rental up front. Sometimes you would pay when you returned, whatever the case may be. You were likely a lot to watch that movie because you spent your money and you knew you had to return it. Now I know some people sometimes would rent movies and not watch them and have to pay late fees and all that other stuff. But in general, most people would watch the movie, right? Because they spent their money and they had to return it. Because they can only have it, get that deal for, they only have it for a short amount of time. It's same with buying games. You can only buy that, like Tomb Raider, when it was on Green Man, for maybe about a day or two, and then that was it. The deal was gone. So if Gamersgate gets a Tomb Raider deal, they're gonna sell thousands and thousands of copies. If Steam puts it on sale on their own store, it's gonna sell like hotcakes. So that's why they do that, because they know everybody's gonna go out and get it, because they can only get that deal for a specific amount of time. It's the same reason why things go on sale, even retail stores. But the one thing that does scare me a little bit about the Xbox, if Xbox controls the sales, like how they want to control the sales, are they going to let third party, like if Ubisoft wants to put Assassin's Creed on sale, does Ubisoft have a say if a game goes on sale or not? I don't know. That would also help bring down the prices. Like, hey, we want to put Assassin's Creed 3 on sale for $10. Go on and get it. Whatever. Black Flag. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Are they going to allow other sites like Gamersgate, Green Man, Amazon, GameStop, GameFly to sell codes that I could put in the Xbox One? So people are like, hey, there's a sale here, just keep, people looking for sales and so on. Because that is kind of the fun part about seeing the sales, I'll admit. Because if a game is always $10, it's like, why go get it? I don't have to get it now. It'll still be $10 2-3 months down the road. But if I know if the price is going up, I'm more likely to jump on that bandwagon right now and get the deal now. So, there's a lot of things about marketing. So if Xbox One goes the way of Steam and they have like the really good sales of Steam, even though they may not be exactly as good as Steam, maybe close to Steam, I could probably get behind it. Now, if they start doing things where they let other retailers sell codes for games and let Amazon have a sale like on a game, or it's Gamersgate or Green Man Gaming has a deal for Xbox One games, and all these sites are competing against each other, I can get behind that too. Now, the only other problem I have with the Xbox One, if the hard drive breaks, it kind of sucks that you can't pull it out, buy a new one, slap it in there, and you're all good. But the other side of the argument is, what if they have a hard drive in there, and like let's say you get, there's a hard drive like on the PS4 that breaks, and if you want to replace it yourself, you have to worry about getting the right one or something like that. Or if they even make, sometimes the motherboards, like I know like on all old computers that one of my motherboards, it could only take a hard drive of 32 gigs, right? So anything bigger than that wouldn't work. There were ways to trick the hard drive into thinking it was 32 gigs with the little pins and stuff. So maybe you won't even be able to get the right hard drive you need for the PS4 maybe in 6 years. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. So, whatever. There could be some good things and some bad things. But, I like the cheap sales on Steam. But I do miss, digital copies of PC games, I'll admit. The artwork, the boxes, the instruction books, The only problem I had with PC boxes, they're beautiful, especially the old ones from the 90s. They're really cool boxes, but they take up a lot of room. A lot of room. And sometimes you just like throw it away, or, they just take up too much room. And, it's kind of sad because a lot of those boxes, they were true art for gamers. But, I also love Steam with the like 130 games I got on there. So, and I pay cheap prices, and I can take my computer wherever I want, and Steam goes with me. But I'll say this about Microsoft and Sony. Microsoft and Sony are huge companies. They can fuck up now, and they can repair their problems a year or 2 or 3 years down the road because they got the money to keep on investing into it and fixing the problems. So maybe the Xbox One is not doomed. Maybe it will be the winner. If we start seeing games super cheap like Steam, word goes around, you can get, Halo 5 for $10. It was $60 a couple of 2-3 months ago, and it went on sale for like 2 days on, Microsoft had a super sale. And then, maybe it goes on sale later and it's like $15 or $20. So they play with the sales like that, they have something there. But that's my case, guys. Guys, if you have any input, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Take it easy, guys. Love you guys. Bye.